A tale of two halves. That was one of Mike Anderson's favorite lines during his time as Missouri's basketball coach. Certainly applied at Faroe Field today. After a very even first half, Mizzou took control in the second half, cruising to victory number 3 on the season. An early kickoff for the Tigers and the Knights of Central Florida. Missouri getting on the board on its first possession of the game. Maddie Mock scrambling around. He'll keep the play alive and find Jimmy Hunt in the end zone. An 11-yard touchdown pass, 7-0 Missouri. Central Florida, though, kicked a field goal to make it 7-3, and then late in the first quarter, Mock going deep, intercepted. Jacoby Glenn with the return for the Knights. He will take it down close to the Mizzou 30-yard line. That would set up this touchdown early in the second quarter. Justin Holman to William Stanback. 10-7 Central Florida. First time the Tigers had trailed all season. Didn't stay that way for long, though. Missouri goes on a 14-play, 75-yard drive. Mock to Hunt, a 10-yard score. Tigers go back up 14-10. Same score late third quarter. Big play here off the deflection. The big man, Josh Augusta, the backup defensive lineman, with the interception, and that would set up this. Mock, third touchdown pass of the day. This one to Bud Sasser. He'll dive in. 21-10 Missouri. Fourth quarter, it's that same connection. Mock to Sasser. Look at the beautiful fade to the corner of the end zone. 22-yard strike. It was 28-10 Missouri at that point, and the route was on. The Tiger defense forcing 4 turnovers, all of them in the second half. Braylon Webb with the interception here. He'll take it back 32 yards. Tigers, 47 straight games now forcing a turnover. The final one coming in the final minute of the game. The Knights fumble this thing away a couple of times. Deron Singleton finally picks it up. We lose him in view, but trust me, he went 60 yards for a touchdown. That's the icing on the cake. Missouri rolls to a 38-10 win. Our own Rod Smith at the game today has more from Faroe Field.
Tony, the Tigers took over in the second half as the weather warmed up here on Faroe Field. So did Mizzou. The Tigers outscoring UCF 24-0 after halftime. Maddie Mock's numbers, 14 out of 24, 144 yards. Nothing impressive, but the 4 touchdown passes were impressive. That's 12 TD tosses on the season. That is a Missouri school record through the first 3 games of any season. But the turning point of this game was turned in by the biggest man on the Mizzou roster, 6'4", 335-pound, second-string defensive lineman Josh Augusta, whose interception added to Mizzou's nation's longest takeaway streak, 47 games.
We really needed a spark, so when I got that play, everybody went wild, and then you can see when the offense went out there, they went to go score.
What a great play he made. I mean, we had the tallest guy on the field, had to jump up and get that, and he did. I mean, I don't even know how he caught it, but it just changed the whole momentum of the game.
I don't know what happened, who tipped it, but I saw a ball in the air, and his big old arms were up there, and he came down with it. Couldn't be more happy for the kid.
Anytime you see a kid like Josh, a good kid, big kid, work hard, you see him make a play that make everybody happy. So that turned it around. He gave us a lot of momentum after that.
You think Josh has some receiving skills?
That guy's a freak athlete, man, and he's a big body. So I don't think I've seen too many people with that size move the way he moves.
Believe it or not, Josh Augusta returned punts and kickoffs back in his high school days. The Tigers won the turnover battle here 4-1 over UCF. The Tigers, in front of 60,000 fans, win it 38-10. Missouri now 3-0 on the season. They will host Indiana here at Faroe to close out the non-conference season next Saturday. With the Tigers in Columbia, Rod Smith, KRCG Sports.
And you can read more about today's Tiger win on our website, courtesy of our own Tom Leffler. Go to Leffler's link at connectmidmissouri.com. Home opener for the Lincoln Blue Tigers. Mike Jones and company hosting Southwest Baptist at Reed Stadium. This did not start well. First possession of the game, LU had a field goal blocked, and then the Bearcats did this on their first play from scrimmage. Willie Tyndall to Scotty Wilson, breaks a tackle, 67 yards. It's 7-0 Bearcats. Blue Tigers come back, though. Owen Jordan at quarterback, playing for the injured Jacob Morris, hits Kyrie Drain, 27-yard connection, 7-7 game. Jordan would then find Morris Henderson, the little dump off here. Henderson takes it into the end zone. That put LU on top 14-7 early in the second quarter. But the Bearcats scored 35 unanswered points. Southwest Baptist comes back to win it 42-21. The Blue Tigers are 0-2. Westminster gets its first win of the year on the road. Blue Jays beat Crown College today. Missouri S&T falls at Midwestern State. Central Methodist, a winner. The Eagles pick up victory number 1 in 2014. 15 teams competing in the annual Capital City Softball Invitational this weekend. The host Lady Jays facing Fatima this morning. Both teams lost in the quarterfinal round yesterday. 4th inning, Hannah Hirschvogel. Nice diving catch there by Fatima's Aaron Eichholz, but it's a sac fly. Ashton Glass scores to make it 7-3 Jeff City. That was the final, and that one Krista Bricky with the strikeout as the Lady Jays beat Fatima. Blair Oaks beat Hickman this morning. Jeff City then beat Blair Oaks in the 5th place game. Hickman topping Fatima for 7th place. St. Elizabeth split 2 games today, losing 14-1 to Rockbridge. Lady Hornets then came back from a 9-run deficit, beat Kirksville later today. Centralia, by the way, finished 3rd place. That was the best finish of any area team. First home game of the season for Helaya Soccer Crusaders welcoming Washington. Ian Lubert, penalty kick, converts in the first half. That gave Helias a 1-0 lead. Washington tied it late in the half. Ryan Belsko with the goal, and then they go to the corner and do a little Blue Jay dance. Washington got a penalty kick goal in the second half, won it 2-1. Dancing all the way back to Washington tonight. Southern Boone wins 2 more games on the soccer field today. Chris Miller's Eagles are 10-0 now on the season. Fatima drops a pair of games at the Moberly tournament. Moberly beat Marshall 3-0 in the championship game of that tourney. Mizzou Volleyball wins the Idaho Invitational, beating Eastern Michigan today. Tigers went 4-0 this weekend. Cool morning in Osage County. 36th annual Lynn Cross Country Invitational girls race won by Brianna Haller of Fatima. The individual champion Gabrielle Hill of Osage, 3rd place finish. The Lady Comets of Fatima won the team title on the girls side. Owensville was 2nd, Blair Oaks 3rd. On the boys side, Fatima also winning the team championship, followed by Owensville and Russellville. Alex Thompson of Russellville, the individual champ for the boys.